Sharif here, and welcome to our fourth episode of our Holonic Consciousness Laboratory. Let me remind you of what we're doing, if in case any of you need reminding. If there's some new people on the line, you need reminding. Then we're going to do a couple of things today. And if you are on the YouTube channel as opposed to the Facebook channel and as opposed to the LinkedIn channel, you can give me your comments. And actually, if I know who's on the line, I can actually bring you into the program. One of the things that the past couple of sessions where we've had difficulties with trying to mesh the Zoom platform with the StreamYard platform, and then all of them meshing with YouTube and LinkedIn and Facebook, is I'm trying to balance out the getting people here live so that we can see each other and talk about what this laboratory is all about versus presenting information to you. And one platform is good for one and not good for the other, and that's been one of the issues. So for this fourth iteration, I'm taking the Zoom out of the equation. That way, it makes it more difficult for me to talk to you, to talk back and forth with you, to have a discussion. But it's a lot easier to present information to you, hopefully glitch-free. I said hopefully glitch-free. We'll see how what my glitch quotient is for today. So what I wanted to do is do another exercise with the cricket, and see how that works with us. I know a couple of you have been working with the cricket on your own. Not very many of you have been asking for that. Remember, if I can't see you, that means I can't send you the cricket. And a number of you have said, well, how are you going to send me the cricket? Well, now that I have your email address, I can send you the cricket. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we are going to talk about dreams. And I hope most of you got the message yesterday about paying attention to your dreams, and we're going to talk a little bit about what that means. In what we're going to do right now is get our cricket and well, another issue that I have is each one of these platforms has different rules and regulations regarding everything, including sound. So turning the sound of the cricket on is going to be interesting. I'm going to ask you if I'm going to turn the sound of the cricket on. And I'm going to ask you if you can hear that. Can you hear the cricket? Yes? Yes? No? Yes? No? I can hear it loud and clear. So I am not seeing anybody writing anything. So I'm going to assume I hope you could hear that. I don't see anyone writing, yes, I could hear it, or no, I can't hear it. I'm therefore going to assume that you could hear it and that we're now going to do um, about 5 minutes of meditation with the cricket. And let me get my device out so I can keep time. And if you couldn't hear it and couldn't write to me, um, we'll just do a regular old quiet meditation. Okay, so here we go with the cricket. Okay, that was our 5 minutes, and um, that felt like a really quick 5 minutes. I had to look at my timer here, um, and if you are where you can leave a message um, in the chat box, um, how was that? Um, like I said, it felt very quick to me. I don't know if it was quick for you. I'm not sure how that transpired for you. As I said last week, when you're listening to it, I guess about 20 or 30 minutes into it, it sounds like a person or persons talking. And I've been meaning to find, actually, I have a video of the surround there. And the nearest person who could be possibly talking is half a mile away. And so that was not anybody talking. Um, I would have noticed if there was anyone talking, especially talking loud enough to hear over the wall of sound of nature there. Um, so I find that really interesting, and I am curious about what that could be. Okay. Um, what I want to do now is talk a bit about um, dreams and what dreams mean, and most importantly, what is the concept of holonic dreaming? And you've heard me say this before, and I'm saying it, I'm experiencing it, I'm trying to, I don't know if teach is the right word, but I'm trying to transmit that. And I'm also trying to figure out what it is at the same time. We will be doing this for the next 10, 15, 20 years or so. Um, as we are developing brand new systems and structures for how we live our lives. Um, um, we're taught that dreams are something that is very personal to me, that happens in my brain, that my dreams belong to me and no one else. There may be some broad themes, and Carl Jung, the psychologist, talked a lot about archetypes and dreams and things like that. But my dreams are mine, and I think that that's not true anymore. I don't. Well, I think that's not true. Period. I think it's not true anymore, and perhaps it was never true. There are keepers, indigenous people, that when you wake up and you have a significant dream, you go to each and every other person in your community, in your tribe, and you tell them the dream. And a lot of times it's like they will say, "Oh, that's a very interesting dream." And then others may say, "I had the same dream. I had the same dream last week. I That dream feeds on another dream that so and so had. Let's go find them and talk about it, etc." And they start recognizing that these dreams cross each other. There are times when I'll dream about a person, and it's just a person, or a person I talked to the day before. Like, okay, well, they're still bouncing around in my cranium. But there are other times when the dream is more significant. And there are times when I know I am dreaming somebody else's dream. While I am clearly the one dreaming it, I'm also the one carrying it, if that makes any sense. No, of course it makes sense. Um, and so, what I wanted to do with you is, we'll see how this works. Um, what I wanted to do with you is share something from my book, The Chronicles of the Upheavals. And what I want to share with you is a chapter. And this chapter is called The Dream. So let me, for those of you who haven't read the book, let me set this up for you. Um, so this book is a book of speculative fiction, meaning many of the things in this dream in this book have not come true yet, but a lot of it is coming true. It's supposedly set in our future, but it's happening right now. All of the things that could happen to make a society go wrong happens. In the book is called The Upheavals. Every system that could possibly fail has failed. All of our societies are in upheaval, and through that upheaval, over the next 100 years, we make it through, and we make it through. We come out on the other side better than we ever have been. We have in the book, we have done away with poverty, we have done away with violence, we've done away with nation states, we've done away with banks, we've done away with all of the systems and structures that kept us apart. So the people who are running the show 100 years from now, so the book is set in 2125. So the people who are running the show said, we should have a history book, a chronicle of our times to show how bad things were, because people have a very convenient memory. They can't remember how bad things were. And we want to be able to look at how did we get out of all of this. So they set in motion a book that they called the History of the Upheavals, or the Chronicles of the Upheavals. And one of the assumptions in the book is in this book is that when the systems went down, many of the things that depend on those systems went down. If you look at how we do information now, most of our information is on computers. What happens when the computers fail? Notice I didn't say if they fail. I said when they fail. An awful lot of information is going to go right down the tubes. We will not be able to have instantaneous worldwide global information anymore. So the information that they have are from the people who are living in these communities that are called awakening centers. And I'm giving enough background so that what I'm going to read to you makes sense. And the awakening centers brought people into the centers in a number of different ways. But some of the folks that got there were basically living on the streets. And some of their behaviors demonstrated that. And so over the course of the books, they got more and more sophisticated, let's say. So this is one of the new people. They call them novices. So this is one of the novices who's having some trouble. And rather than me keep talking about it, why don't I go ahead and read from the book, and then you can read over my shoulder if you want to, because I'm about to um, turn it on here. Okay, yeah, there you go. Let's see if this makes it any bigger. Not really. Um, and so this is from most of the book is set at the Denver Awareness Center. And why Denver, I have no idea. But that's uh, the setting for the book. And so the novice man uncle, and they're each given a different name than the names they came into the center with, is talking to one of one of his counselors, Monk Ariel. Everybody's a novice, a monk, or a master. Um, and to this um, this chapter, there's always a chapter heading. And in the chapter heading, it says, from the very beginning of their residency, novices participate in a number of practices and activities designed to awaken the experience of the latent powers. Daily meditation sessions, Tai Chi, counseling, all designed to help the novices access the Holonic mind. When it began, it usually started in their dreams. So this starts the transcript. Ariel, the monk, says, sit down. I believe this is the first time you've come to see me voluntarily. Will you have some tea? And Man Unko, who later gets a nickname called Mo, and I'm going to call him Mo because it's a mouthful to keep reading that way. So Mo says, well, that's the strongest you've got? Ariel says, like that, huh? Let's make it black tea this time. So they pause for tea. Ariel, well, let's talk about the dreams that are troubling you. And Mo says, what? How did you know that I wanted to talk what I wanted to talk about? Ariel, this falls into the we know everything category. And they say from the very beginning, act like the monks and the masters know everything. And all the novices are looking around for secret cameras and things like that. And it's not about that. And he says, also all of you novices are having the same dream right now. Mo, okay, you're making my head hurt. How can all of us have the same dream? Ariel, what is a dream? Mo, hey, isn't this my session? Don't I ever get to ask questions? Ariel, of course you can ask questions. Just don't expect any of us monks to ever give you any answers. Now answer mine. What is a dream? By the way, keep asking questions is called the Socratic method of teaching. Mo, I don't know. Just the stuff that's running around in your head from whatever you were doing the day before. Ariel, actually, not bad. That stuff has a name. It's called consciousness. Mo, okay, I remember that from one of my classes. So my consciousness picks up a lot of stuff. The novices are encouraged not to be cursing. Picks up a lot of stuff from the day and plays it back at night. Ariel, yes and no. It's not just playing back random scenes. It's trying to reach resolution. It's trying to fix things. Mo, well, my fixer must be stuck. I keep having the same dream over and over, and it ain't fixed. I don't think it can be fixed. Ariel, this dream is about your mother and your sister on the outside, and you in the center, right? Mo pauses. You're going to tell me how you crawl up my nose at night and see into my brain. This shit ain't funny. Ariel, man, uncle, all I can tell you is that 6 months from now, you will know the answer to that question without me telling you. Right now, all I can ask is that you trust me. He pauses. May I go on? Mo, yes. So your dreams are about your mother and your sister? Yes. In the dream, you're having fun here at the center? Yes. And you can see them on the outside? Yes. And they've got it pretty bad? Mo, pauses. Yes. In some of the dreams, you see them with you, happy in the center, but then you wake up and they aren't there and it depresses you? Mo, damn, I forgot about those. Yes, those are the worst. Ariel, so while these dreams are depressing, they're not particularly scary or frightening, are they? Mo, no. Ariel, and unfortunately, these dreams are pretty accurate, aren't they? You are inside, you are enjoying yourself, and they are outside and probably not enjoying themselves. Yes. The subject of the dreams is the same for all the novices, different loved ones, parents, siblings, friends. So, how about we work on changing the dreams? Mo pauses. So now you're going to crawl up my nose tonight and change how I'm dreaming. Ariel, laughing. Taking your colorful language out of it, yes. What did you come to me for? What did you come just to talk about your problem, or did you come or do something about it? On the outside, they have these people called psychiatrists. They would spend hours and hours, sometimes years and years, just listening to people talking about their problems. Sometimes they got better, sometimes they didn't. We're doing things differently. I won't bother asking you if you know what lucid dreaming is. It's like being awake in your dream. Mo, yeah, I kind of know what you're talking about. Some dreams are like clearer than others. Ariel, excellent. Well, we've taken lucid dreaming a step further. I can be awake in your dream, not just yours, but all of you novices. In a few days, we're going to start steering your dreams. You'll start to understand the lesson value of these dreams. Mo, why wait? I'm ready now. Ariel, indeed you are, but some of the others haven't gotten to your point in the dreams yet. Just be patient. Help is on the way. Mo, and then what happens? Ariel, what do you think happens? Mo, you quit crawling up my nose and I quit having bad dreams. Ariel, no and no. We'll be doing the night crawling so often we've developed a name for it, night school. While your body is resting, your mind and spirit will be joining with others and going places, including other dimensions. Mo, okay, more Weirdo Academy stuff. And I'm sure you're going to say that we'll be doing this for the rest of our lives. Ariel, actually, it seems like it's going to be much longer than that. End of the transcript. And there's an afternote. 4 days after the counseling session, all novices underwent their first night school session. 35% experienced lucidity on the first attempt, including Man Uncle. All of them experienced a resolution of the guilt dream. Okay, so that is one chapter in Chronicles of the Upheavals. It sets them up to have the experience of truly understanding what their dreams are about, of truly connecting with other people and connecting with them in ways that we in breaker society don't know that we're doing and don't necessarily believe that that is possible. And our ability to be awake in my own dream and then be awake in somebody else's dream, so kind of lucid trans dreaming, I guess you'd call it, will be one of the abilities that we will nurture once we get enough people nurturing and being conscious about the holonic mind, holonic consciousness, and holonic activities. Okay. Um, so I see that Robin has a comment that she's made. Um, well, let me see if I can pull it up into our screen here. Ta-da! Okay. Wow, and Robin's picture. There's Robin. Yay. Okay. I guess I should act like I did that, but the platform did that. Snowing here, buffering a lot. She said earlier that she's got a weak signal on her for her internet. Subanfu Some said that the first thing she would do every morning in Africa is put her bare feet on the earth and then go find her women friends to share dreams. So she's confirming what I was saying earlier about dreams being very, very important uh, to our internal process and the process of building community. I am going to ask Robin a question, and the question is: considering the fact that we've got um, that you've got a bad connection. Um, I am wondering if I can invite you to come on screen and we can chat about the dream situation. I'm sending you right now a link that will let you get onto the call here. And the name of it is called Link. And off it goes. And if you can, you can. And if you can't, because this is pretty impromptu, then you can't. Let me ask others who are on the line. Did you see my message yesterday about remembering about dreaming and remembering your dreams and bringing it into the laboratory? If the answer to that is yes, that you do, that you did that, that you remember that, and you are ready to talk about it, let me know by sending me. I'm pointing to my chat box here. Send me a chat that says, yes, I had a dream, or I tried to get a dream, but it faded away, or whatever. So I'm not seeing any inputs here. I had a dream last night. I actually remembered it. I When I woke up with it and I tried analyzing it, it didn't grab me. Okay, um, I'm not sure that it is meaningful for our purposes. I can tell you what it is, what happened, and someone may say, "Oh, that fits in with my side of this of another dream," and or not. Um, but uh, it was a like a picture taking session, like like some kind of an event, and lots of people are going around taking pictures. But whatever they were taking pictures of turned out to be like cartoons. So I'm looking at like uh, mountains and a stream or something like that, and then I take a picture of it. And as soon as I take a picture of it, it would turn into cartoon mountains and cartoon streams. And and the cartoons started hooking themselves together so that it was forming a tapestry of um, like a movie. But this was it was like an animated movie, not a real movie. And my friends in the movie they also became animated, and so that the whole thing seemed um, unreal. And okay, it's unreal. Um, and so it had no particular emotional content for me. Okay, I mean it was like literally looking at somebody else's cartoon. It's like, okay, there's your cartoon. Um, if anybody has anything around that, then you'll let me know. And I also apologize to the folks who are accessing this live stream by either Facebook or LinkedIn. If you're commenting right now, I can't see it. Okay. Looks like Robin is not able to get on the call with me. And looks like there are no other commenters about um, the the call, um, or about the dream, or about the story that I read from Chronicles of the Upheavals. I'll say that the young novices who, over the course of the 100-year span of this book and its companion book, The Chronicles of the Awakening, um, they grow from being novices to monks themselves, and then on to masters, and they increase their learning, and they increase their ability to access the holonic mind. Um, and some of those access points can be troublesome. There's some issues, some chapters in the back of the book that this book ends with, that Chronicles of the Awakening starts with. Um, um, uh, that there's some issues that people don't like about the possibilities of our future. And they're in the book for one reason, for you to make a choice. If that's not the future you want, then we can do something about that. If it is the future that you want, we can do something about that. Right now, most of us act like helpless victims as other people are deciding our future for us. Elon Musk is deciding that we're going to go to Mars. Whoever created the chat bots and AI connections are deciding that AI is going to be part of our future. We've kind of lost, actually, we didn't lose, we abdicated our future to the hands of those who are not qualified to do it. Our goal is take back our own future, take back the future of our planet, plan this together with a unified mind, not just a human mind, but all of us together, and to do that in such a way that we expand into our role of being human beings on this planet, joining with other beings for the welfare of all, for the good of all, for the profit of all. We can do it. We can imagine it. We can definitely imagine it, and we can act toward it. Okay, there's no rule that says we can't end early, because we are not interactive here. There's a bunch of time that we are not spending here. I had questions for you, not just about the dream situation, but about the other aspects of our lab work, meditating with the cricket, meditating with the whales and dolphins, doing the work in terms of contacting all the elements of your biome, your microbiome. So we will have discussions about that at some other point in time in our future. Let me let you go now. May all beings be well. May all beings be secure. May all beings be happy. And all that includes you. I'll talk to you at another point in time. No, I'll talk to you on Tuesday for our regular live stream. Talk to you then. Bye.